Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I guess this is Rob Streams Karakara. Let's go into config, see what that can do. Well, this all looks good. Let's do full screen. I like full screen. And everything looks fine, sure. Cool. Oh, effect and sound. Let's do full screen. I like full screen. No! I'm echoing. And everything looks fine, sure. Cool. Silence that. Alright. Sound effects, that's all good. Yeah, everything seems fine. Voice settings. Oh, yes! Oh, yeah. Let's do something. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. Let me just check one thing before we get started in here. Yeah, we're good. Alright. New game, let's jump right in. Alright! Achievements unlocked right away. Great. Do I have to do something? The air's still dry today. Okay. It's like that yesterday, the day before, and probably even long before I was born. The air in this land is always dry. But in this land? What does that mean? My skin feels like as crinkled as the aluminum foil used to wrap What? And my eyes are coarse and scratchy, like grit-covered baseballs. Wow, what is with all of these icons? Hide text window, quick save, save, auto, backlog. I don't know what auto means. I guess that's autoplay, settings, language, skip, can't skip, quick load. Okay. Every part of my body can be described as dry in some way. It's gross. And my heart, following suit, is drying out as well. The heat from the scorching sunlight beats down on the air around us as if trying to fry us to the core. Everything is dry. Not a thing is spared. Indeed, not a single thing. Okay! This took a turn. The morning sun lights up the kitchen. I stand in the kitchen holding a spatula, listening to the girl before me read from the note in her hands. Alright, I hear it sounds like something's on the grill. Sounds good to me. Next, Wanazard coal mine. 14 people, 4 set meal and 10 set meal BS. I don't know if this is translated very well. Let's see. The girl's name is Lucia. She is our only employee. Okay. Gotcha. Huh. The number of set meal as sure dropped quickly. I love the fandom capitalization. You put mushroom in set meal A last week, right? I don't know. I don't know. There's your problem. What? The guy's feedback was basically, we ain't eating no clumps of fungus. Seriously? What are they, 5 years old? I gotta turn down this volume a little bit, it's a bit much. There we go. That's much better. Alright, make sure you cut up any mushrooms so you can't tell what they are. But we're still putting them in, huh? Okay, next. Ostetler Hospital. 5 set meals, and they're all A. What does that mean? The set B's finally gone, huh? I guess Dr. David went back to the other town? You got it. The old ladies at the hospital were all like, no, please don't go. They even had the confetti ready. I see. Hope they're not too sad about it. Okay, it's business as usual at the fan club, but they've got a new name. Women are tough creatures, terrifyingly so. What? Can you please not look at me when you say that? In any case, that's it for the order, right? I'll start making it. I take the order slip from Lucia and put it in the clip in front of me. I put ground meat I'd prepared earlier into the frying pan, and a savory aroma fills the kitchen. I don't actually have to cook, do I? Oh, great. Finally done. That was a workout. As I finished fitting the coleslaw into a small container, I let out a sigh of relief. Yeah, it's pretty busy today, wasn't it? I stare at her in silence. It's one thing just to make the food, but there's also the deliveries afterward. Should I turn off her voice? I don't know. I can replay it if I want. There's no way we can keep ourselves fed, which is the profits from the store itself. Yeah. I stretch slowly and look up toward the ceiling. I'd always thought it'd be a long time before I saw the store like this. Even now, I still feel a little out of place. Nay. About that thing we were talking about. How'd it go afterwards? Well, I did put out some ads. Why'd you even ask that? I'm not gonna read her dialogue anymore. You can figure it out. Yeah. You don't know that. In response to my rebuttal, Lucia comes right up close to me. Hold on a sec. Okay, listen here, Leon. Do you have any idea how long you've been saying things like you don't know that and it'll probably be okay? Do I need to tell you the exact number of days, or should I just buy you a calendar? Personally, I'm fine with it. I can handle it even if I'm busy. But you get stressed out and end up working too hard. You get sick easily too. In any case, you have to start thinking about this seriously for your own sake. Ah, jeez, this is gonna be one of those never-ending ones. What? What are you saying? As soon as a gap appears in Lucia's words, I cut her off. Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. I'll think about it. I pick up my bags and spring to my feet. Hey, what do you know? It's time for the deliveries. I'm heading out then. What? Hey, oh, you little... Let's give them the same voice. Hey, is that me? I'm hot. I drive northward on National Highway 65. I love this music. Oh, man. There are barely any cars in the southbound lane. The only thing following me is the sun, pelting me relentlessly with its rays. Who wrote this? The DJ's voice flows out of the radio. And now it's time for the help wanted ads from Sacramento, Francisco. Altiner 2635 Zermatt region is currently hiring. Please contact the store directly for details. Next up, today's missing persons. This is an inappropriate tone for this type of reading. I turn off the radio after hearing that. I don't care about no missing persons. But at least they're airing what we paid for. After all, we paid for that with an entire meal. They'd better air it. The currency in this land is food. I say that, but even I'm not certain how much of an effect this will have. If somebody's going to show up, it'd really be nice if they'd get a move on. It's not that I don't understand Lucia's concern. If we keep at it like this, both of us will keel over from overworking ourselves. If that happens, we'll have to close the store as well. You'll be dead! You have bigger concerns! While we have a decent amount of savings, we have a critical lack of human resources. There used to be so many people around too, even here. He's speaking out loud sometimes, and sometimes as a thought, this is weird. I murmur those words to myself as I regard the rubble scattered about the road. Okay, so he realized that was weird. Dust billows from the desiccated surface of the land, painting the view in front of the car in a cloud of white. Well, I think that's all of it. The deliveries are done. We didn't get to go on any deliveries? Okay. As Lucia rightfully predicted, I got an earful of the coal mines about the mushrooms, and I was harassed by the old ladies at the hospital waiting for the arrival of the new doctor. She's got quite the intelligence network, that, or she's turning into a gossip-loving housewife. Both are possible. I brought the sausages. I brought the butter. Other than those. As I double-check my note, I feel an unexpected tap on my shoulder. Okay. Hello. Yo, working hard, laborer? I turn around to discover a young lady in a police uniform. This is a police uniform? This is a police uniform. Okay, a young lady in a police uniform that might be a tad too small for her. Yeah, I'd say so. She grins as she looks at me. Yes, I am, and what laborers do by definition. Following my literal response to her quip, something comes to mind, and I voice it. This could go bad. What's going on? I'm pretty sure this isn't your usual patrol route. We received reports of a young boy who purchased a large amount of sausages. Okay? Is that supposed to be a crime? Don't you think there's something terribly immoral about a young boy making off with a mountain of sausages? I don't know what's happening here. Are the police really that bored these days? It's better than the alternative, right? What is the alternative? This young lady is Cullen. She works as a policewoman in the area. We've been good friends for a long time, but her tendency to harass people can get a little annoying at times. Today, of course, seems to be one of those annoying days. Right, the piece is being kept. Anyway, I have to get back and prepare some stuff for this evening, so I'll be heading off now. With that, I turn to leave, only to be stopped by Cullen stepping right in front of me. A little cold toward your big sis now, aren't we? God. Don't say you're my big sis, because I know we're gonna probably end up having sex, and that's gonna be weird. Also, I thought this sign said Sausage Cisco, and that made me happy for a second. Since when did you become my sister? Not by blood, sure, but we're connected through mind and spirit, right? And penis and vagina. Alright, how about we say you're my virtual sister? Oh boy. Ew, no. Sounds like something you'd find in a sketchy store somewhere. Like this outfit, for example. Not the most productive conversation, but... Alright, almost forgot about why I'm here in the first place. Was it busy at the store today? I stare at her in silence. It's not like you don't know how her store is once it's past noon. I don't know. I don't know how the store is past noon. True, I'll head over in the evening then. We'll talk there. What's it about? New. Can't tell you. That's a surprise for later. Why did she go cat mode there? Is she part cat? Because that's what the ear is, maybe? I ignore her, resisting the urge to comment. It would only make things worse. Alright, that was strange. Then she disappeared into the night. I'm back, house! How are you? I stop the car outside and take a look at the outside of the diner. Outside. The walls and roof are a little sooty, further bringing out the white sections. I should probably repaint this at some point. Thinking on it, I realize that ever since I suddenly took over this diner, I have never bothered with its outside appearance. Outside. After all, the regular deliveries alone have been enough to make ends meet. In fact, these days, more customers coming would be a problem. Why? Yeah, the repainting can wait. Scratching my head, I enter the store. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. A ghost! Come on, Lucio, you don't have to get that worked up about it. Is there a ghost? But like... It's just a rumor for now. I'm not telling you to start building a bunker right this minute. But... the news that Cullen brought was scarier than I had imagined. Anyway, that's my job. I've got to deal with these half-truth, half-nonsense scenarios. That's what keeps my food on the table. Food on my table. Even within the police, Cullen's work is particularly wide-ranging. It begins with research into how this current world of ours came to be and trying to make use of that knowledge. Really? I thought she was just a policewoman investigating sausages. It extends into investigating things like the occult rumors we are discussing right now. Okay. She never stops cracking stupid jokes when you meet her, but she is dead serious when it comes to her work. Point is, don't fret. It never hurts to be careful. Colin raises the beer mug in her hand, downs it in one gulp, and continues. As I'm sure you're aware, this world we live in is mostly devoid of people, not to mention in the process of trying to survive. Our trial and error methods even lead to ears like these. As she talks, she strokes the soft, furry ears on both sides of her head. Who did this to our world? With most of our literature and documents lost to us, rumors of the others ran amok. I think it was just perverts. And one of those rumors happens to be the whole ghost thing I just mentioned. Lucia stutters at those words. That was definitely a glitch. Apparently, night after night, it appears here and they're dragging a bloody... It appears here and... Oh, it appears here and there, dragging a bloody coffin behind it and muttering to itself. Wow, that's like a textbook definition of a ghost. Right? Whoever came up with it sure did their homework. What do you mean, came up with it? Like somebody made up the rumors, maybe? That's what she's saying. Here's the thing. According to the guys at Customs, there are reported sightings of the ghost even outside the town. Outside the town? That's right. Who knows? Maybe it's hungry and coming to this store right now. Maybe it's right there! Yeah! With literally the worst timing possible, the wind shakes the door. The wind's pretty strong today. It's setting the door off. Aw, Leon's no fun. How come you're not scared? Not a kid anymore, Cullen. You used to wet yourself every time I told a scary story, too. Can we please not talk about that? I look in Lucia's direction and find her still trembling. Probably from fear. Maybe from wetting herself. Are you okay, Lucia? No, I'm not. Jeez. My bad. I probably went too far. Let's stop here for the day. As she says that, Cullen stretches her out on the store sofa. In order to avoid drunk driving on the days she drinks, Cullen always sobers up here before going home. Cullen? Huh? You're sure that we don't have to worry about it right now? Yeah, of course. I wouldn't joke about it otherwise. Okay. Lucia gives a short nod. I think I'll go to bed. Sure. Good night. With that, she disappears into the back of the store. What about you, Leon? Not going to sleep yet? I still need to prepare stuff for tomorrow. I see. A rare gentleness melts across Cullen's expression. Say, Leon, you know! Where's this going? It's okay, I'm not straining myself. Lucia's really helpful too. I'm fine. Realizing what Cullen is about to say, I preemptively answer her. I see. Alright then. Cullen does not pry any deeper, and the conversation ends there. I thought this was going to a weird sex place with my sister. Glad I was wrong. She stares at me awkwardly. Good night, then. Good night. And she falls asleep on one of the booths. What's this sound? Oh, okay. With Cullen also asleep, I head to the living room on the second floor to deal with the ledger. Looks like we've somehow managed for this month as well. With the boxed lunch deliveries providing a steady stream of income, our finances have finally stabilized. The relief that washes over me quickly turns into fatigue. As I stretch, my mind turns to the issue of employees. Lucia is working very hard right now and doing a perfect job of it. Give me 1 sec, guys. I gotta check something. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. However, for a certain reason, she can't be in the kitchen. What is that reason? Anyway, so she has no choice but to work the tables as a waitress. Why can't she be in the kitchen? Is it because she's part cat? If there's only one more person. Is that what the cop was going to offer? What's her name? Cullen? I decide to redouble my hiring efforts next month. That way, Lucia will worry less to redouble your hiring efforts. Isn't that just hire 2 people? This is a thinker. On a whim, I look up. Oh, hey, Lucia. Lucia is standing there, clearly nervous. Lucia, what's wrong? Meow. No answer. Though I have a pretty good idea what she wants to say. Can't sleep? I don't know. Was that a nod? Her whole body moved. She nods. Okay, yeah, that was a nod. I guess I'm right. It's okay. I'm done with the bookkeeping. Come over. I clear away the things on my lap and gently pat it. I don't like where this is going. Okay. Lucia gradually makes her way towards me and as prompted sits on my lap. I did try, you know, sleeping by myself. But the wind's so loud, you know what I mean, right? The wind, it brings so many different noises with it. So it makes me imagine things and I get scared. That's perfectly reasonable. I know. Seeing that Lucia has finished explaining, I quietly reach for her head and push it towards my crotch. Ah! As if combing through her soft hair, I gently moved my hand back and forth. Presumably comforted, Lucia leans her body towards me. The warm weight of her body pushes against me, sending a gentle wave of relaxation through mine. Just as she finds comfort in me, I also find comfort in her. Colin said not to worry too. It'll be okay. I know, but it's still a little scary. We'll make sure to lock the windows when we get up. Oh, we make sure we lock the windows up tight at night. It's not like it'll break down the door to get in. How can you be sure of that? Yeah, good question. It's a ghost. You don't know. But would you rather stay with me the whole time? A jolt runs through Lucia's body. You know, I really do like you a lot, Leon, but... I know, but not in that way, right? Yeah. Okay, so, is Leon the pervert here? I don't want to play the pervert. Although I am playing, like, an anime visual novel dating sim, so I guess that's kind of the point, I guess. I'm fine with that. Okay, alright, really, if that's what you want, then that's how we'll be. But I mean, she's like a cat girl, and she kind of looks like she's like 12. I mean, I don't want that. It's not as if... Huh? No, it's nothing. Thanks. I feel better. Bye! Lucia slips off my lap. Hits her head on the table. Now I have to hide the body. We have to get up early tomorrow, so I'm going to sleep. For real this time. Good night. Sure, good night. Slowly, her slippers tapping on the floor with each step, Lucia makes her way to her bedroom. She'll probably be able to sleep this time. Nothing's ever easy, is it? I don't know. I think... the store, is it open right now? That's what I'm saying. I think that was fine. You didn't have to bring up the sexual aspect of your relationship. I think that went okay. Considering the type of game this is, I think that went pretty well, actually. What? Those were the first words she ever said to me. I heard them from behind as I was putting up the signboard. When I turned around, a girl with blue hair was standing before me. This is a diner, right? Yeah, we are open, I mean. Mom and Dad are inside, so you can order there. I see. Yeah, I guess you're not working here. You're clearly a kid, after all. Took an effort of will not to point out that she looked even younger than I did. I'm just helping out. What about you? I was wondering if I could work here. I saw the help wanted ad. Oh, for the part-timer. I'll let my dad know. And what's your name? Lucia Haynes. Did you come by yourself, Lucia? I did. What about it? Want to fight about it? I see. I guess in that case, starting today, you won't be by yourself anymore. Huh? Ah, right. I'm Leon Laird. Nice to meet you. I don't know why I read it like that. Uh-huh. Nice to meet you too, Leon. It's been 4 years since then, and she hasn't grown an inch. Those two. who at the time was just a helper and a part-timer, and now the diner's owner and sole employee. I haven't promoted her once. What is with this thing? It keeps doing that no matter what. We talk about a lot more than we did back then, and we know a lot more too. However, the distance between us has barely changed since then. We're both afraid that it might all shatter and come crashing down on us if we get any closer to each other. I don't think that's it. Maybe she's just not into you. She is a child. Maybe not, because she's half cat person. I don't know. God, is this music again. The next day, the skies are even clearer than before. The sun is so bright, it's hard to see ahead without having a visor. Future's so bright, I'm wearing shades. How's the driving? What kind of question is that? We have to discuss an advanced order with some regulars today, so Lucia's coming along. It's fine. The sun's working real hard today, though. It should be better when we're coming back in the opposite direction. You just have to deal with it for a little bit longer. Speeding down the straight stretch of highway at almost 100 miles per hour, the trip takes 30 minutes. Is there anyone else alive in this world? What is happening? During that time, the car is one hell of an oven. On that note, has anything happened with the hiring thing? Nope, I was thinking I'd try a new method today. Look at the road! A new method? Print a bunch of leaflets and hand them out, maybe. Or stick them on a job hunt billboard. It's a bit costly, but probably a good thing to do. What was your method before this? Just like prayer or something? Because like, this seems like the first thing to try. Huh. Isn't that why you came along? Ah, right, that's true. These two are the stupidest people in the world. In this post-apocalyptic world, whatever this is. Lucia nods in agreement. It's pretty extraordinary seeing this much initiative in you, Leon. You're really trying hard. Handing out leaflets and everything. What do you mean extraordinary? Come on, it's a good thing. I'm praising you. Now, if only you'd read the daily work reports, then it'd be perfect. Huh? You're still posting those? The daily work reports! There's only 2 employees! How does he not know? Of course I am. I'm keeping track of attendance, too. There's only 2 employees! The things are basically there only in name, so I never bothered to check. At this rate, though, Lucia might know more about the store than I do now. Oh my god. Is she nodding again? Alright, that's it for deliveries. We went pretty well today. There were no hiccups along the way, so we are done with over 30 minutes to spare. Yeah, we can take it easy on the way back. It's nice to drive safely from time to time. I wish you do it all the time. You always drive too quickly. Yeah. Oh, 265. Drive back along the highway, much more deliberate pace than usual. It's a lot easier to see your surroundings at this speed. Yeah. Of course, the only pieces of scenery that we get to enjoy are things like fragments of flat tires by the roadside and clumps of withered weeds. There's not even a single flower growing in this arid place. Ah! Suddenly, Lucia raises her voice. I'm sorry. Ah! Over there's a flower blooming. A red one. Huh? Doubtful. I think she's a goddamn liar, but I look in the direction where she's pointing anyway. Indeed. At the roadside a bit further down, a lone red object enters my vision. Okay, that was a drastic change in music. You're right, something's there. I don't think it's a flower, though. Could it be, then? A dead body? Beats me. Blood. I swallow the word as it reaches my throat. Wow! There's no point in scaring Lucia with something like that. Maybe someone put up a signpost or something. We'll know when we get closer. The car continues in a straight line, drawing closer and closer to the red thing. Eventually, its form becomes clear enough for us to recognize its identity. What? As it turns out, the red thing is a big suitcase. Its crimson coloring shines brightly in the sunlight. Lying down on top of it is a young girl. Her hair is pink and gentle. What? Her body looks soft. What? Ew. She's so cute. Yeah. She's so cute. We can't help but comment. The ears that protrude from her hair have a soft bend to them, hanging down from her head. Her eerily white skin is striking, mismatched against the palette of summer. Is she alive? The response comes as if it were waiting for Lucia to ask the question. Our attention is promptly directed to her sleeping sounds. Well, it's good that she's alive. Yeah. What should we do? Don't ask me. I'm gonna do stuff to her. Well, we can't just leave her like this. She'll end up dried up like a mummy. Aw, little mummy. That was funny. That was funny. That was the first funny thing that's happened in this game. That's not cute at all. Mummies are not cute. Anyway, should we wake her up? Yeah. Being the same gender, Lucia tries first. Alright. Hello? You can't be sleeping here. You'll turn into a little mummy. Hello? Lucia seems to have adopted the little mummy thing. A few moments after being shaken, the girl slowly opens her eyes. Wah! Kya! Whoa! This is an annoying conversation. The girl wakes with a start. Her startled cry ends up surprising us as well. Not at all concerned with how she just made us jump, the girl blinks a few times. Oh my god, look at those eyes. That is like... If someone asked me how to describe anime, I would just show them this picture. How surprising, I would never have thought someone would come by this road. The fortune was dead wrong. The fortune, you see, comes from the fortune-telling they were doing on the radio in town. They said the person you wait for will not come. Now, who might you two of you be? Are you board patrol officers, police officers, perhaps? No, such spectacular situations simply do not happen. Oh, don't tell me. Are the two of you bad people? Am I gonna be taken away? Yes, I'm listening. By the way, I must say, though I have some curves here and there, making me do things like that definitely feels criminal. Honestly, with my baby face, it would probably be better to abandon the idea entirely. Stop talking for a minute. Ow. Did we hit her? Seeing no end to her rambling, I softly hit her on the head. That's messed up. I don't know where to start, but we're not border patrol, and we're not police, and we're definitely not bad people. Last I checked, anyway. You did just hit a stranger. Oh, how reassuring. Then, might I inquire as to what you are? We're from the diner down the road. We went into town today to buy and deliver things. We're on our way back right now. Oh dear, it must have been a long day for the two of you. The girl, who is currently sprawled out across her suitcase, offers us words of comfort. The situation simply defies description. Okay, I'm gonna keep this short. Basically, if you keep sleeping in this heat, you're going to get dehydrated and have a heat stroke. You should probably move somewhere else. Ah, right, of course. As if she just realizes the fact, the girl gets up from her suitcase. Alright, I have gotten up. What should I do now? There's something wrong with this girl. I don't like it. Huh. Oh, I skipped it! I think I skipped it. What did I do? Oh, okay. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. If you're not here to do anything in particular, you could get in the car with us. We could at least take you somewhere cooler. What did I do? Oh, okay. If you're not here to do anything, yeah, take you somewhere cool. The girl immediately breaks into a smile. Somewhere cooler. That sounds most delightful. Please do take me there. Can I just do that anytime? I can. Alright, that's nice. In a matter of seconds, the girl agrees to my proposal. This girl would stand no chance if she ran into actual kidnappers. Lucia mumbles in disbelief. Well, that's why we're bringing her with us. To kidnap her. Yeah, I'd be worried if we left her here. Alright, let's go. Yes! With a grunt of effort, the girl straightens her heavy-looking suitcase and pulls it along with her. By the way, we don't know your name yet. What should we call you? The girl smiles. Right. I'm... Asia? Aisha? Aisha? Asia? I'm gonna say Aisha. Aisha Mayfield. Aisha, huh? I'm Leon, and that girl's Lucia. Nice to meet you. I see. Leon and Lucia. Delighted to meet you. I looked away for a second. Nom nom ah! Mmm. This is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Slow down, you're gonna choke. Here, have some water. Right, thank you very much. Oh, okay. Drinking water sounds. Ah. I'm in heaven. Your heaven isn't very hard to reach, is it? Eating delicious food in a room where a comfortable temperature is the happiest thing in the world. That would have sounded more convincing if you didn't say it with some clam chowder stuck in your mouth. Oh gosh, where? Here, I'll get it. This, I know this is someone's fetish. And it's freaking me out a little bit. Lucia takes out a handkerchief and wipes the side of Aisha's mouth. When they do things like that, it looks like the two of them are sisters. Ah, thank you very much. Aisha gives her thanks with a big smile on her face. Okay, let's sum up what you just said. Yes, please sum up what I just said. It is going to be a while before I get used to this girl. So you used to live in Japlando or Yaplando? I don't know. But you came to this continent looking for work. Yes. After that, you managed to reach the port in Sagami Francisco, but you had no idea where to go, so you just wandered around randomly. Yes, indeed. As you wandered, you ended up walking onto the highway, and everything was nice and warm, so you fell asleep on the side of the road. Absolutely, that is exactly how it went. Huh. Both of us let out a sigh, astonished at how spontaneous this girl is. Were it a vacation, it would be more understandable, but a job hunt probably warrants some planning. Honestly, I'm not sure whether the fact she ended up at boarding ship in the process is a display of courage or sheer lunacy. But it's a good thing I ran into the two of you. Aisha quickly stands up and turns towards us. Thank you very much. She lowers her head in a deep bow. You don't need to thank us. More importantly, are you going to head back to town now? Yes, back to town and back to the drawing board. Drawing board indeed. At this rate, though, it's doubtful whether the new plan will be any better. Right, let's head out once we clean everything up. Can you mind the store, Lucia? Yeah, sure. Lucia cleans the utensils Aisha was using and walks off to the sink. While watching her, Aisha softly opens her mouth. Would the two of you be the ones running this diner? Yeah, I'm in the kitchen, she works the tables. Would the two of you be husband and wife? What? No, of course not. I'm the owner here and Lucia's a live-in employee. I struggle to maintain my composure with the curveball she throws at me. I guess it is a reasonable question, yeah. Think of that situation, though. Is that so? What's happening here? Aisha's gaze wanders all over the store and then suddenly fixates on me. Yes? Startled by her sudden outburst, I end up giving the replying very formally. When I was coming into the store, I saw a poster. Oh yeah, the hiring ad. Wait, you mean... Yes. Aisha grins and nods. May I be allowed to work here as well, as a live-in if possible? Aisha asks then in a loud, cheerful voice. What? Lucia stumbles from the back of the store. That's so sudden. We have to do interviews and everything. Plus, what do you mean by live-in? Well, that would be because I have no home. Oh, man. But that's something we should go to town for. Look around for real estate agencies and stuff. Lucia looks to me with a troubled expression. Leon, what do we do? This is... Well, what else is there to do? I mean, we were looking to hire someone, so this is pretty good timing, right? Employing her is one thing, but living here? I mean, she's got nowhere to stay. What else can she do? She can have my bed and I'll sleep in the living room. Fine, but what about the interviews? She obviously isn't a bad person. What more do we need to know? I think there might be something mentally wrong with her. Like, is she capable of holding down a job? That's an important thing to know. Wow, would this mean I passed the interview? But I think Leon Leon's just a pervert. Yeah, stupid Leon. Right. Seeming at a loss for words, Lucia runs off into the kitchen after uttering that final remark. Oh, was Lucia angry about something? Nah, it doesn't concern you. Don't worry about it. I see. While I am sure that Lucia has plenty of opinions about this, with things as they are now, there is not much more that she can say. Above all else, a most pressing concern is the lack of manpower, and solving that problem requires men, or in this case, a woman. So, the process was sort of messed up, but it's good to have you on board. Yes, I will most certainly try my best, boss. Boss is sort of, you know, calling me by my name is fine. Understood, Mr. Leon, I will try my best. Mr. Leon is weird too. Let's drop that as well. Right, Leon, I will do my best. Aisha cheerfully responds, bowing so vigorously that I half expect her to hear her spine snap. This guy's kind of sick. The air's still dry today. It's like that yesterday, the day before, and probably even longer before I was born. Air in this land's always dry. The age where there was moisture in this world is past. Gone like the wind that blows in the distance. It is now an age when people are so slowly beginning to resign themselves to rest. A haze has washed over our view, clouding the path to the next age. To the west of the continent is a small diner. In a small diner, our grand little story begins. Who is that speaking? Was that just the opening? That was just the opening. I guess we gotta introduce all the characters we need to know. Alright. Alright then. That uniform is ridiculous. What is happening here? Whoa, okay. Alright, it's a big tower. I really don't think anyone else lives in this world. I think it's gonna be a big twist that, like, they're delivering to nobody. Look at Leon in the back, just loving every minute of this. This is really weird. I don't know what the significance of the dry ground is, or if there is any. Oh man, we're up to episode 1. That was just the opening. That's crazy. Alright. Oh god. Once upon a time, a large disaster of some sort happened on this planet. What exactly it was, we no longer have any way of knowing. This is because the vast majority of our records were lost along with that disaster. All we know is that there was some sort of civilization, and there was some sort of disaster. Oh god, excuse me. Robbed of both stamina and identity as a species, the human race gathered what little remained of their broken civilization and scraped along, living day to day. The Age of Dusk. Those who research the past refer to the present in that manner. Wait, so we're in the Age of Dusk, I guess. There are a few places scattered throughout this continent that we live on where small numbers of people gather. One of those gathering spots in the town is known as Sagami Francisco. Population is approximately 2,000. No, it isn't! Since the people who settled here were from two separate countries, once known as Japan and America. The name consists of words from both languages. No, it doesn't. There's San Francisco, but Francisco is not... I guess... Yeah, I guess, because America doesn't have a set native language. So I guess that makes sense. Apparently, this is one of the larger gathering spots in the world. In an out-of-the-way corner of the town, Leonard Laird, that is me. Oh, this is Leonard speaking? God, Leon! It's Leon. I keep reading this as Leonard, because I look at it really quick. Leon Laird, that is me, keeps a small diner running. Though business does not boom, neither does it fall into hardship. Those are the I skipped it again. Those are the kind of ordinary days I spend together with my one and only employee. Rather, I should say, spent. Ooh. Those ordinary days came to an end one day when everything changed. What? Wait, Aisha. Oh. Chomp. Stop it. Wake up already. That morning, as soon as I wake up, something flies into me from the side and robs me of my freedom. Ah, yummy. This is yummy. This is weird. What in the world are you talking about, Aisha? I'm not edible. Turns out Aisha robbed me of my freedom. Not only did she dash into me from the side and cling on, she latches onto the back of my neck with her teeth and begins to chew while mumbling to herself. Oh, so this is actually probably very, very painful. Really hard to chew. Ow, damn it, are you seriously trying to bite through me? Presumably enjoying some sort of bony meal in her dreams, Aisha continues to greedily chew on my neck. I eat these too. These are dumplings. I'm describing what I'm eating in my sleep. Not dumplings, ears. Those are my ears. Dessert time. Slurp, slurp. What? Ah, that tickles. In a sudden turn of events, my neck is assaulted by a furious barrage of licking. Right at that moment. Oh. I feel an ominous gaze from the back of the room. Lucia, this isn't what it looks like at all. Please don't get mad. I can explain. I'm not mad and I don't care. You don't need to explain. Ah, you're already mad. You clearly care. It really didn't seem like she was mad. You're clearly in love with me. Bye then. Bye what? Where are you going? Hey, come on. Maybe she just didn't want to watch you guys have sex. Nom, slurp. Aisha, you too. Damn it. Everybody just calm down and listen to me. Yummy. Lucia, please hear me out. I already did. That was an accident. Aisha suddenly latched onto me. I didn't actually do anything. You heard me then. In that case, hearing and understanding are two different things. Ugh. God damn it. Even the radio's acting up. Hey, Leon. Why did you decide to let that girl live with us? Does it, involve that thing with me? Huh. As I expected, it is bothering her. Women, right? God. What is that thing with her? After Mom and Dad passed away, we had to organize their funeral. That was... God, this is a depressing, sexy game. That was when it happened. After everything was settled and we finally got home. Everyone has left already. I see. Colin said she'll stay at the church to handle things from here. She said not to worry and that you should get some rest. I see. Thanks, Lucia. You probably have to start looking for your next job now. You should get some rest, too. Huh. Hey, Leon. What are you going to do about the store? Keep it running will probably be difficult. I can sort of copy my mom for the cooking, but someone has to serve the customers. I don't have that someone. I don't want to close the store, but at this rate. So if you have that someone, you'll keep the store running? Huh? I will. After stealing her nerve, she took in a deep breath. I'll keep working with you. Suddenly, Lucia graced me with the best smile she could muster, along with the most encouraging words I could hear. Lucia! Why was that even, like, a question? Why would she want to leave? I don't know. I guess because she was previously working for his parents, that I don't know. That's just weird. Like, she assumed he'd be firing him? I don't know. It's weird. In return, I had no choice but to grow up and become an adult. We became a family on that day, and ever since then, there's been no room for romance in our relationship. I only want to have sex with my other sister. That is why, despite living together under the same roof, some awkward sense of embarrassment keeps us sleeping in separate beds. Is it some awkward sense of embarrassment, or because she's become like family to you? And this is so weird. Though we care greatly for each other, that knot in our hearts refuses to be undone. The opportunity lost year after unchanging year passes us by. So, Leon? No, it's got nothing to do with that. I still don't know what that is! I rolled down the car windows a little, allowing the outside air to seep in. I just thought it'd be really sad if we let Aisha on her own, that's all. I see. Huh, really? So you got a new staff member? Yes, she came after seeing the Help Wanted poster. Cullen, who we ran into on the way back from delivery, surprises us with how genuinely happy she is to hear about a new employee. The Cullen I knew would have been poking all sorts of fun at us by now. What are you waiting for then? What do you mean? Bigamy isn't illegal here after all. What? I take back everything. This is absolutely the Cullen I knew. That's not how it is. Also, please don't say anything like that in front of Lucia. I just managed to sort out the last misunderstanding. Oh, are you already up to your shenanigans? What's the story? Did you peek while they were changing? Open the door on them while they were taking a bath? No, but I did see that scene in the opening. That hasn't happened quite yet. Never mind that. Aren't you busy right now with the whole others thing you mentioned last time? Oh, I'm busy, alright. The radio tower decided to break down too. When it rains, it really does pour. Radio tower broke down. Oh, that's why we couldn't listen to the radio. Thanks to that, it's been an endless stream of complaints since this morning. Oh, what do you know? It's time to go. I'll pop in and check out our new wife once everything's under control. That whole sentence rhymed. Can you please stop that? Before I can finish, Cullen jumps onto a motorcycle and speeds off. Huh, was Cullen here? Oh, Lucia, when did you get back? Just now. What were you two talking about? Bigamy? The radio tower breaking down. And the whole others thing. Really? Well, I'm not lying. Let's leave part of the truth. I'll get back to the store just past noon. We begin Aisha's job training now when there are no customers in the store. Oh my, what a cute uniform! Aisha spins around while wearing the uniform Lucia paired for her. I can't read. I don't know why, but I've lost the ability to read. It suits you perfectly. Yeah, it fits you like a glove. It actually does fit her better than I expected. Of course, part of that is because Lucia made some fine adjustments to match Aisha's hair color. Well then, ready, Aisha? Absolutely. There are 3 main parts to cleaning the store. There's wiping the windows, dusting the shelves and small articles, and wiping the floor. Understood. Use this cleaner for the windows, okay? Go heavy on it or it won't work. I see, I see. Okay, I don't care about any of this. We're just talking about cleaning a store right now. Okay, and they're off cleaning a store. Okay. Now she's cleaning a stove. Okay, and she's cleaning the kitchen. Okay, cool. Now we're actually talking about something. You think Aisha's okay? Can't exactly fail at cleaning. As long as you're not slacking off, she'll be alright. Oh, no, Aisha. Just before Lucia finishes her sentence, a slightly dopey-sounding scream. That's very rude. Of distress echoes through the store. That's the sound of someone who has screwed up. The two of us quickly meet each other's gaze. Aisha, what happened? Wow. Aisha, are you okay? Oh, dear. Oh, come on! Come on! A fairly disastrous scene lies before us, I'll say. The flower vases that sat on top of the display shelf now lie shattered in pools of water on the ground, possibly due to being bumped by the feather duster. This is a little much. The source of the commotion, Aisha is sitting on the floor with the front of her clothes soaked and a sorry look on her face. Wow, I'm so sorry. Did you hurt yourself? Get up slowly and go wipe yourself off. Take your time now. Okay, I understand. I love that they just disappear. It's always funny. Aisha gets up and glumly walks away to wipe herself off. Being no stranger to such circumstances, Lucia swiftly brings the broom and dustpan. Every once in a while, there will be a drunk customer who blundered their way into trouble, so she is fairly used to these kinds of cleaning jobs. However, I certainly did not expect the store to require her skills in the middle of the day. Wow, this is impressive. As she gathers the ceramic fragments, Lucia takes a look around the store. Yeah, it sure is. A lot of floor cleaner on the windows, a little bit of window cleaner on the floor, and the mess that results from an over-aggressive feather duster moving everything around. Everything's so completely wrong that's kind of amazing. Oh god, this is terrible. I guess she's the kind of person who has trouble sorting out instructions in her head, maybe make a habit of taking notes. I'm actually not quite sure how should we help her with this. I'm back! So terribly sorry. God, look at her face. Ugh. I don't even know where to begin apologizing. Welcome back. The most important thing is that you're fine. Certainly not! Was that vase not something very precious? I don't know what I should do if it was. It was a cheap one we bought at the flea market. Don't worry about it. Oh, but I still broke it. Oh! Aisha's apologetic expression suddenly changes. Cooking! I do believe I could be some help for cooking. Cooking, you say? I cannot even begin to describe how much of a bad feeling I'm getting. Oh, God, this is so bad. It's just the same trope that all animes use where they're bad at everything, but they're super hot, so they keep them around. Alright, she's going to the kitchen. What do you think? Wouldn't want to say it to her face, but yeah. Alright, let's see how bad she does in cooking. And oh yes, she's gonna make something really bad, and it's gonna taste really bad, but nobody's gonna want to tell her. How's it taste? Mysterious, yep. More specifically, an exotic taste, I guess. So in other words, it doesn't match your taste, as in I'm not very good. Terribly sorry, but it's not. Wah! A wail of anguish escapes from Aisha. I feel sorry for her, but as the owner and chef of this diner, I have to tell her the truth. I do think part of this cultural gap in culinary habits, but I cannot say I like the taste. I can't cook, I can't clean, what in the world would I be good for then? Aisha seems deeply disheartened. Don't worry. Lucia walks over to Aisha and gently consoles her. No one is born good at everything, you just have to take the time to learn. Really? Aisha looks up as if she just found a thin glimmer of hope. Totally! I mean, back when Lucia... As soon as I begin to tell my story, Lucia glares at me. Never mind. Anyway, let's start by memorizing how to clean the windows and floor properly. Oh, did I mess that up too? Unfortunately, there wasn't much you didn't mess up. Ah! At any rate, let's give it a try. This song sounds like it belongs in like a Sonic Adventure game. Use this much cleaner when you're wiping down the windows. I see, that's quite a lot. They're just talking about cleaning again! Oh my god. Okay, now they're actually cleaning. Her tail wagging like a puppy's. Aisha has a tail? Oh, I think we saw that before. Alright, looks like I'm not really needed here. Yes, there was so much to that scene about just talking about cleaning. You want to learn how to cook too? Okay, great. It's good that you're curious, but this isn't something you can just pick up like that. It's not that dumb woman's work. This is a real job. Alright, just watch me cook. Alright, cool. Great, let's do it. I just want to get through this terrible, terrible scene. I mean, the whole game isn't good, but I mean, it's better than this. I prepare a few dishes I'm familiar with, going through the full process for Aisha to see. Mind you, I'm not holding her hand, explaining every step, I'm just cooking as usual. Working through practice motions in silence. That's a great way to teach someone, you dick. The one thing I can tell is that she takes things very seriously. That much is obvious. Okay. Really, you can speak so well, but you can't read or write. She can't read or write? Yes, listening and speaking were easy, but I never had a chance to learn how to read or write. Huh, I guess you're a hands-on kind of learner. May I ask you something, Lucia? What is it? Are there times when you're sad or feel down? Is Leon here? Is he in the room, or are these two just standing side by side talking to each other? Because how are we seeing this? Well, yeah, pretty often, actually. You feel like that sometimes, too? I'm not as strong-willed as you think. I get sad and have bad moods like everyone else. Then, what do you do in those cases? I usually go and watch the moon. This is so weird, because she looks like she's 12, and she has the mind of like a 7-year-old. It's freaking weird. And like, the only person who's of reasonable mental age and body as a sexual partner is someone who refers to herself as the character's sister. So that's no good either. This game is bad. Yeah, don't you feel more relaxed when you look at it? So quiet and the color is so gentle. It's a special spot I always go to. It's a place where I can take my time watching the moon. I see. I don't think Leon was even in that room. Oh, did Aisha go to sleep already? Yeah, she could barely keep her eyes open. I stuffed her into the bed. That's a weird thing to say. With the way she just kept talking, I guess she's still starved for conversation. I see. I lowered myself onto the sofa. It was a tough day for you too, wasn't it? Nah, not as bad as you had it. I'm fine. It's the same stuff I always do after all. Playing lightly with her hair, Lucia speaks with just the slightest hint of embarrassment. You'll keep taking care of her, right? Yeah, she's got a way of making you feel like you have to. Lucia softly laughs. She's always following me no matter what I do. She's like a little puppy. Turns out we have the same impression of her. For now, it doesn't seem like Lucia dislikes Aisha in any way. I guess there aren't many people who hate puppies. I do. It's on me, right? As her senior, I'm going to have to show her the ropes. Yeah, keep it up. We got a full day tomorrow. But keep her out of the kitchen, is what I almost say. But I cut myself off before it leaves my lips. That's a joke we can all live without. Yeah, sure, great. After all, the memory is probably embarrassing enough for her as is. She was probably one of the few cooks who has ever simmered meat and then dumped out the whole pot of broth afterwards. Right, let's turn in then. Got a long day ahead of us tomorrow. Lucia stands up. Good night, then. Okay, good night. Her steps light, Lucia walks off to her bedroom. It's good that we have a new pair of hands now, but said pair of hands is not quite pulling its weight yet. However, it looks like Lucia is happy with it, and I think it's good enough for now. Of course. But I think has a remarkable tendency to be proven wrong in unexpected and bewildering ways. Alright. I'm gonna keep playing until something happens. Anything! Upon waking up the next morning, I immediately noticed something amiss with the store. Huh? What in the name of? Another resident, evidently aware of the same anomaly, opens the door and runs over. Leon, is this? It is. Judging from your expression, I assume you're not responsible. Definitely not. Then, what is this delicious smell? That is correct. The anomaly in this entire house is currently filled with a delicious smell. This smells like our usual clam chowder, the one you're really good at. Yeah, butter mixed with seafood soup. I assume you didn't make some and leave it out last night? Obviously, you know that as well as I do. In order to preserve the flavor of the clam chowder used in lunchboxes, I always make them on the same day. I only prepare a little bit the day before, chopping up the ingredients and preparing stock, for example. In other words, there is nothing I would heat up and leave out. Which means, there can only be one explanation. A burglar burgled us and made soup. Ah, good morning. It's the burglar. We go downstairs, and as soon as we open the door to the kitchen, we are greeted by Aisha's cheerful voice. Neatly arranged on the table are the same dishes I made yesterday for demonstration purposes. Recreated almost perfectly. Oh, this is Leon speaking. Aisha, well, despite understanding what I'm seeing, I still find myself at a loss for words. Did you make all this? Lucia managed to throw out that simple question before I do. Yes, I tried my best. Aisha responds in the same cheerful way. But this tried my best is no longer an appropriate expression for this. You see, I only used extra ingredients that you said were left over. I didn't touch anything you need for today, so please don't worry. Sure. Wait, no, that's not the problem. Meanwhile, Lucia has not looked away from the table. Can I taste it? Of course, please go ahead. Gingerly, Lucia dips a spoon into the clam chowder and then brings it back out. Gulp. Then she eats it in one small gulp. Huh? Her expression freezes in surprise. How is it? Without saying a word, Lucia holds the spoon to me. I guess she wants me to try it for myself. Like Lucia, I dip the spoon. Oh my god, we don't need a play-by-play of you eating soup! This is really good. The words naturally flow from my lips. Wow, really? What a relief! Visibly elated, Aisha jumps around, just up and down the spot. About this. Yeah? You didn't, like, make it badly the first time on purpose or anything, did you? No, of course not. I really couldn't do it yesterday. You're not running a long con on me, are you, Aisha? I swear to God, I'll cut your head off right here. Aisha dismisses the notion with a firm shake of her head. But you showed me how to do it once, and that's how I learned. Learned? That means no way. She's learning. Upon hearing that, Lucia dashes off to the front of the store. Hey, Lucia! I follow her to the front of the store. I was right. The store that appears before me has been cleaned so thoroughly that I barely even recognize it. You came in from this way, though. It's like, you didn't notice? You've got to be kidding. The scene leaves me speechless. You showed me how to do it yesterday, so I thought I would give that a try, too. Cleaning is fun, isn't it? Okay, hold on a minute. This is way past the stage of give it a try or this is fun. My cooking and Lucia's work are all the things we do for a living. She managed to learn it all in just one look. That kind of ability is almost disturbing. Lucia looks to be considerably shocked. She never was a quick learner, so it took her some time before she got used to the work at the diner. She always was a little stupid. Seeing a girl who barely knew her way around the store the day before catch up overnight must be pretty overwhelming. Lucia, with some concern I tried to say something to Lucia. Lucia, you're fired. Wow, this is amazing, Aisha. You won't hear any complaints from me about this. Really? Of course, you can clean so well you can cook too. You'll be a big help to Leon, right? As she says that, Lucia looked towards me. Yeah. Right. I guess we'll have you help out in the kitchen starting tomorrow. Wow, really? Yeah, if you can manage to do this, I'm not worried at all. Yay, I did it! I really did it! I can be useful! God, it's so sad. This is all very sad. After another outburst of joyful jumping, Aisha continues. Alright, I'm going to finish cleaning up the things from the dishes I just made. Then I'll prepare the things for today. With that, she runs off. Leaving behind the two of us is no small amount of awkwardness. I really should say something. I barely managed to get out 2 words. Well, isn't that a relief? Huh? Contrary to what I expected, Lucia smiles. I was worried it'd be a lot of work to teach you everything, but turns out that won't be a problem at all. Yeah, but I'm sure this is a bit... I stop and consider what I'm about to say. Like, you were so stupid when I first met you. Aisha's so great, and she's so much hotter than you, and you were so stupid. Was that what you were about to say, Leon? This whole situation is all sorts of uncomfortable. What is there to do? Is it because Aisha's a natural genius, or conversely, it's because Lucia is an idiot? No matter how you slice it, it feels like discrediting the effort that Lucia put in. This way I'll have some time to help you, too. This is great. What could possibly be better? So she says, of course what she's saying isn't true. This is indeed a good thing. Oh, what she's saying is true. I was just assuming he knew how bad it was going to get. This is indeed a good thing. The problem plaguing the two of us ever since we started running the store by ourselves is now fully solved. Most importantly, Lucia, who was now the most worried about it, seems happy right now. What point is there in doubting her? Yeah, you're right. That was weird. That was weird. Since I don't have to clean the inside anymore, maybe I'll go clean the outside instead. Come on, Leon. You should head to the kitchen, too. Aisha's waiting. Right, got it. With her hands at my back, Lucia pushes me towards the kitchen. Lucia is far more mature than I thought. If I were in her position, I'd certainly still be shaken. Alright, I'm done grilling the patties. How are the buns? Ready to go. Okay, start putting them on. Starting from the edge. When you're done, refill the bottle with soup. Already done. Oh, okay. Kind of feel like I'm not even needed in my own kitchen. The next day, drastic changes occurred in my workflow. There's far less actual cooking to do, and the work of packing proceeds far more easily as well. Aisha has relieved me and Lucia of exactly half of each of our duties. Lucia, I'm done! Alright, I'm heading off then. Okay, take care. Be careful! After loading the lunchboxes into the car, Lucia turns on the engine and drives off towards town. Thanks to Aisha taking over the workload of packing, Lucia had her hands free, so she proposed to do the deliveries by herself. I had no idea Lucia could drive. That's amazing! Can't you? No, but I feel like I can if I take a good look at it. I guess that's possible. Hey, Lucia! Ah, Colin, good morning. Again, we are not here. How are we seeing this? Yeah, good morning. Is Leon out buying things? No, I came by myself today. Well, that's not something I see every day. You behind the wheel all by yourself? Oh, is that it? Did Leon catch a cold or something? You can't do anything without a man. What's wrong? No, he's fine. Really? See you then. Huh. Hey, Lucia. Hey! There she goes. Really, really happy we saw that scene. I'm sure that was integral to the plot. Potatoes, carrots, and cabbages are all done. Yes, I finished chopping all of them. Okay, the next step is also done, I see. The efficiency right now is not even comparable to when I was working by myself. I'm gonna clean the floor then. Yeah, that's Lucia's. Before I can finish, Aisha's gone. Well, I guess I shouldn't stop her if she wants to do it. But Lucia's happy. Everyone's happy. I'm back. Welcome back. The deliveries are finished, so I'm going to... Everything's done. Come on, something happened. I just want some kind of controversy or argument or sexy fight or something. There's nothing for me to do. Do you mind if I go rest in my room? Okay. I don't believe anyone's coming for dinner tonight, so... Yeah, sure, of course, go ahead. In that case, Aisha, can you clean the kitchen in the meantime, too? Understood. Alright, thanks. Lucy disappears up the stairs, and there's nothing particularly unnatural. There is... This is one of the weirdest sentences I've ever read. There is nothing particularly unnatural about how she is acting. Why did you say that, man? She is acting perfectly normal. Nobody question anything. Huh. Lucia? Leon, what is it? I try to say something, but I simply cannot find the right words. Should I say, don't let it bother you, or you're doing fine, Lucia? Maybe we have been together for too long. I suddenly realize I have no idea what to say in times like these. You feel okay, right? Not sick or anything? No, I'm fine. It's nothing like that. Don't worry. I see. Okay then, see you. Lucia walked into her room wearing the same expression she always has. She is acting perfectly natural. The same she always has. Maybe it's just me. That was almost something. Done cleaning the kitchen. Okay, good work. Cleaning of the kitchen is done fairly quickly as well. Not only is she steady, she's also surprisingly fast at her work. Where did she learn to be both the tortoise and the hare? So does this mean I'm being useful? Huh? Well, of course. Ah, what a relief. Aisha's expression brightens immediately. I tried my best to be useful to you and Lucia, so that makes me really happy. I see. It's something I decided when I first came here. When you first came? Yes. Even when I was a complete stranger, you and Lucia were very kind to me. I tried really hard to learn all these things so I could repay you. And now my wish has come true, so that's a big relief. Huh. Of course Aisha has put her heart into all that she does. Lucia knows that very well, too. Thanks. Let's start the preparations for tomorrow, then. Understood. That night and the following day, there is nothing particularly strange about Lucia's actions. It's probably just me. I'm overthinking it. After all, prying too deeply can lead to bad consequences, after all. My mind on the matter set, the uncomfortable feeling I had from before slowly fades from my consciousness. Just bottle all that stuff up. Just bottle it all up and try to forget about it, because it'll never come back to the surface. That's what you want to do. 2 days later, the blinding rays of the sun creeping through the windows, which normally would just have signaled the start of another ordinary day. Leon, this is bad! Early into the morning, with the haze of sleep still lingering, I wake up to the sound of Aisha's voice. What's the matter, Aisha? It's not time to get up. Lucia, it's Lucia. What? Lucia's nowhere to be found. Alright, this is something. Lucia? A sudden rush of clarity hits me. I leap off the sofa and dash towards Lucia's room. I open the door to find nobody inside. Man, they almost had to draw another background there. I check downstairs and outside, but I can't find her anywhere. Those are the only two places! Did she say anything to you yesterday? No, nothing. I see. The only hunch I have is that bad feeling I had yesterday. However, talking about that right now might cause Aisha to worry even more. In any case, she can't have gone too far yet. I'll take the car and head toward town. I'll leave everywhere within walking distance to you. Understood. Aisha salutes and then hurriedly prepares to go out. Alright, let's go after I notify people. I got all these flyers I gotta hand out. Only after I say it do I realize that the store is closed today. Some mild relief comes from knowing that I do not have to contact all our customers. She might have just, because they're closed, I mean, she might have just gone out. What the hell am I thinking? Lucia's more important than all of that. How can I even be thinking about the store right now? I disgust myself! Driving much faster than usual, I rush off toward the town. Come on, hurry up, please! I scan the surroundings for sign of Lucia as I drive. Sorry, Lucia. I'm so sorry. I had an inkling. I knew she was just putting on a calm front. I took comfort in that and pretended not to notice. Oh, we're getting another flashback. We've got an order, a chili dog and a soy latte. Oh, and scrambled eggs. That is a weird order. Also, whoa, are you okay? You look like you were about to fall. It's okay. I'm fine. I just tripped. I see, if you say so. Yeah, don't worry. She's gonna have, like, super cancer or something, isn't she? I guess I ended up taking a day off anyway. Sorry. What are you talking about? It's way more important that you're healthy. Thank you. Stop being so formal. We're family and we live together. Okay. She just said thank you. If there's ever a time when you don't feel well, please tell me, okay? You know me, I tend to just tough it out. I'm always saying I'll be fine. Yeah, I know. Still, no more toughing things out. Sorry, I'll try not to. And this is the result. Despite having spent so much time with Lucia, I'm ashamed of myself. Lucia left? Are you sure? Did she leave a note of anything? She never leaves the house. She's not allowed to. Not really. She just disappeared this morning. Did you check to see if her belongings are still there? Oh, no, I haven't. You'd better go check. If her suitcase is gone, that means she probably thought this too. She left empty-handed, then it might have been on a whim. I guess she's not a police officer for nothing. Always calm and collected. Good thing, though. I would never have thought to check details like that. However, she's not the kind of person to leave without a plan. Think about where she'd go. Do any places come to mind? Not at the moment, no. There's only 3 places in this world. In any case, go back first and check around. I'll see you around the town. I'll let you know. Okay. Hey, Leah. Yeah? Lucia cares a lot about you. She wouldn't just up and leave. That wouldn't happen. So don't worry too much. Keep calm and think things through. If anything, she got kidnapped and she's already dead. Don't worry. Cullen. Thought there was gonna be more to that. No luck, huh? No. We come back to the store and check all around. I even tell Aisha to check Lucia's room, but other than the fact that her belongings are still there, we find no clues. I think the super cancer got her! The suitcase was there like always. I don't believe it was moved. She must have left on a whim. In that case, what triggered it? Could it be my fault? No, why? Well, your lives changed in so many ways because I came here, so... I mean, I just suddenly shoved myself into your lives and messed everything up. So, Lucia... Aisha, that's not true. I speak to Aisha admonishingly. Lucia isn't the kind of person to be bothered by that. Leon, she's not like that. In a way, I'm also telling myself that. Because I don't believe it. However, it does not change the fact that she's gone. And with her went our only way of knowing why. I mean, I could have just talked to her. Ever. But I didn't. It's night already. The moon's pretty bright. It is a kind of night with no clouds and a clear view of the moon. Of course, now is not the time to be leisurely moon gazing. Maybe she went to the moon. She does love staring at it. Ah! Aisha, who is also looking at the moon, suddenly raises her voice. Leon, I just thought of something. Maybe. Just maybe. What is it? What is it? Lucia told me once she said she would watch the moon when she was feeling down. The moon? Yes, I have no idea whether or not Lucia's feeling down right now, but... there's even the slightest possibility. Yeah. Yes. But it's a clear night and you can see the moon from anywhere, so that doesn't help. The moon's even bluer today. So blue. I wonder what color it is if I look at it from up close. Would it be whitish or grayish, like in the games? Maybe it depends on how you look at it. I found you! Who'd you find? Wait, huh? Is she on the moon? Lucia. Leon, you look like you just murdered someone. And Aisha, too. Whoa! In the middle of Lucia's sentence, with one great loop, Aisha grabs onto her and hugs her tightly. Hey, Aisha, what's this all about? Whoa, Lucia, don't go away. I don't want you to. Huh? If you're going away, then I'll leave instead, so don't go anywhere. I'm so sorry, Lucia, for not understanding. Understanding what? I think she just went out for a while. I thought you didn't mind, so I didn't even make an attempt to cheer you up. I'll try from now on. I'll try my best to understand you, so please. Please come back, Lucia. Lucia! Huh. Okay, how should I put this? Thanks for your concern, but today was my day off. Huh. Huh? Lucia looks the two of us over and then lets out a profound sigh. Let me guess, Leon, you didn't check today either, did you? Check? Check what? What else? The daily report, of course. Haven't I told you time and again to read the damn thing? Ah. Yeah, they were closed today. She just went out. Now, if you... Yeah. She just went out. And she mentioned it. I do sort of remember being told that. I also told you there's an attendance sheet attached, right? I did make a note, you know. I wrote on that sheet that since we're closed today, I'd be taking a day off. Why does she need to write that she's taking a day off if they're closed? That's some weird, like, kidnappy stuff. No way. Did we just stir up a massive commotion because I was jumping to conclusions? Yes. After dragging even Cullen into this, he told me we were all desperately searching for someone who was just enjoying some vacation time. That's true, then embarrassed isn't even the tip of the iceberg of how I feel. Since I had some time off today, I came here where it's easiest for me to relax on my own and made this. As she says that, Lucia hands me a notebook. This. In the notebook are clear explanations of how the language is used in Sagami Francisco area work. It's sort of like a vocabulary list, or maybe a practice guide. Aisha says she still isn't very good at reading and writing, so... Aw, the smile on Lucia's face is mixed with embarrassment and wryness. But whatever, even without something like that, I'm sure Aisha can... well... Aw, that's cute. Aisha, what's wrong? Come on, listen. Lucia, thank you so much. I'm so happy. I'm going to read this notebook over and over and try my best to learn to write. Aisha? What was I thinking? Aisha is blissful in her embrace, while Lucia, like an older sister, gently strokes Aisha's hand. Lucia's the older sister? Really? Nothing has changed. Each of us has always been thinking of one another. Our thoughts just happen to be a little bit off target. Huh. Now that I'm relieved, I feel really sleepy all of a sudden. You can head back to the car first and rest there. Yeah, you can sleep in the back seat. Will do. Good night, then. Her steps slightly unsteady, Aisha makes her way to the car. Once we see that she has made it there safely without any particular cue, we turn to face each other at the same time. Leon. You forgot about our promise, didn't you? You mean how I didn't understand you? No, not that. A short laugh escapes Lucia. Remember that time I almost fell over while working? Oh, the super cancer! And remember how you made a huge deal out of it and made me swear I'd tell you if I ever felt things were tough? Yeah, that's why I didn't say anything. I'm not having a tough time. So it's never a need for you to worry in the first place. I see. Yeah, I guess. I feel more like an idiot with each passing minute. I was the one who didn't realize, I was the one who forgot, and I was the one who didn't understand. It was all me. With that said, though, yeah? I don't know how to say this properly, but... Slightly hesitant, Lucia raises her gaze to meet mine. I'm really happy that you came for me. Thanks, Leon. Lucia! Yes, that's right. I didn't understand at all. How could I have been so ignorant of such a good girl? Don't call her that. She's like, I think she's like the same age as you, and it's good girl. It's weird because she's half cat. Alright, let's head back. There's work to be done for tomorrow. Yeah, for tomorrow. I'll go to the car then. Leaving Lucia behind me, I run for the car. The unbroken line of wheel tracks that leads home, illuminated by the moonlight, appears ever so beautiful. Alright, I'm leaving it here. I like this game. I think I'm going to... save. I'm gonna save. Yeah. I'm gonna continue this. I'm gonna make a comment because that's always fun. And I like this game. I think I'm gonna continue it next week. So join me again here next week. What should I call this? I'm gonna say no sex yet. ... Okay. So yeah, this game is fun. It's nice, and I'm going to continue this next week. So check me out next week if you're watching this on YouTube, because I will also be uploading this on YouTube. If you watch this on Twitch, check it out on YouTube at Epic Ghost Punch on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, check me out on Twitch where I stream these live at Epic Ghost Rob on Twitch. So thank you so much for watching, and yeah, that is it. Thanks a lot.